Hey. Every once in a while, a new anime comes around to set a new standard for what a garbage anime is. To many, that might be Mars of Destruction. To others, it's Sword Art Online. But to me, it is Irozuku Sekai no Ashita, or as it's been translated to English, Irozuku the World in Colors. This is an original anime made by PA Works, which you might know as the creators of some great anime like Another, Angel Beats, Makia, Hanasaku Iroha, and some not so great anime such as Charlotte, The Day I Became God, and Glasslip. Oof. Now, despite PA Works having created some baffling pieces of excrement over the past few years, they really outdid themselves in 2018 when they released this anime. But before I tell you why this excruciating fragment of donkey shit is so bad, let me tell you what this anime is about. Our protagonist, Tsukishiro Hitomi, is a girl from a family of magic users, or at least her mother and grandmother use magic, who can see colors and sees everything in monochrome. Hitomi, not the family. Her grandma, Tsukishiro Kohaku, uses some badass magic to send Hitomi back in time 40 years and tells her to find her younger self. That's it. She also goes on to say some melodramatic shit like, oh, it must be hard leaving your friends behind in the future and whatnot, but that's about it. No other clues as to what she's supposed to do. That wasn't very cash money of you, Grandma.
Oh my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
She then gets sent back in time and appears right inside lonely, edgy teenage artist Aoi Yuito's room like the whore that she is. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I really don't, I'm sorry. She meets up with the rest of the cast. Don't bother learning their names now because you'll forget them by the end of this video. She also meets the aforementioned edgy boy and finds out that holy shit, she can see colors in his drawings. If it wasn't obvious that he's gonna be her romantic interest, well, it is now. She enrolls into school. Just because you came from the future doesn't mean you can just sit on your gloomy white-haired ass all day doing nothing, you lazy bitch. What? What a coincidence, you guys study here too? Who would have fucking guessed? They talk a bunch. She reveals that she can do the magic. She does a little magic show, but just like the magic tricks that I used to do in middle school to try and pick up girls, it ends up sucking some fuck.
You see the... No.
This all happens during the first 2 episodes, by the way. Then you have the 3rd episode, which is just like a bunch of slice of life shit. Also, she joins their little photography club, I forgot to say that. 4th episode starts, and she finally meets up with a cooler version of Grandma. Now, her quest to finally be able to see the colors in the RGB gamer keyboard that she left in the future can finally begin. I'll just end the summary here because it's all you need to know for now, really. Alrighty, so the first reason why this anime is garbage, the characters suck. And to explain to you why they suck, I'll now play a little game of describe the character's entire personality in 5 words or less. Hitomi, oh colors, where are you? Kohaku, only one not dead inside. Yuito, man my art fucking sucks. Asagi, takes pictures of cute shit. Chigusa, comic relief guy, that's it. Kurumi, Sho, aka club president. Nothing. This guy is fucking hollow. Oh, that was 6 words. But seriously though, these characters have no defining traits whatsoever. None, unless you're counting having absolutely no personality and or emotions as being a character trait. I have an empty container of nasal decongestant standing on my desk right now. If there's ever a sequel to this anime, maybe that could be the protagonist, since it has more personality than all of these characters combined. I shit you not, the girls from Zombieland Saga display more emotion than any of these characters, and the girls from Zombieland Saga are literally fucking dead inside. And outside. Calling these characters 2-dimensional is a euphemism. These motherfuckers are 1-dimensional, borderline no-dimensional. For practical purposes, it's almost as if they don't exist. You know that feeling you used to get after playing RuneScape until 3:30 AM and waking up at 6 AM in the morning on a Monday just to go to school? You know, that feeling of sheer rage, depression, and wanting to ride down a kiddie slide made out of glass shards and land in a pool of acid? That's what watching these noseless fucks have a conversation reminds me of. Well, minus the sheer rage. Bottom line is, the dialogues in this anime are bland and boring. Not even the shittiest slice of life out there would have dialogues like this. But enough roasting the characters, let's move on to the story. It is yet another story about the importance of friendship and self-growth, because we don't have enough of those already. When you have such a generic story model, you need to reinvent yourself somehow, and that's probably why they tried to implement elements of time traveling and magic. But, as you'll notice while watching this show, if you still want to do that after watching this video, those are just gimmicks. Behind all of that, all you really have is just your regular run-of-the-mill high school drama. Although I'm not so sure drama is the correct word choice to describe this anime, because the only real drama you have from episodes 1 through 10 is a romantic triangle where this girl likes this guy likes this girl likes that guy, and that guy likes this girl. Or at least he does at the end of the anime. Then you have these characters deal with the fact that the person they like doesn't like them back for like 10 or 11 episodes. And then in the final 2 episodes, boom! You get a big bowl of sad, because that's what the writers think drama is. Sad equals drama, and drama equals good. But why the sad? Why the sad come? Well, remember that this chick traveled back from the future? Well, if you hadn't already guessed, in order to follow the sad equals drama and drama equals good rule, they needed to insert the sad somewhere, and to do that, they decided that she wouldn't be able to stay in the current time because of time, space, quantum, whatever, you know, the magic didn't allow it, okay? Our little army of robots then spends the final episode spending time with Hitomi, because, you know, her departure wouldn't be emotional enough if they didn't do that. Then they struggle to deal with her going back to the future, but end up accepting it. Oh, I forgot to say this, but the female lead and edgy artist bro confess they have feelings for each other. One thing I actually liked about this story is how they helped each other through their struggles, because now she can see colors and he doesn't hate his own art anymore. I actually thought that bit was pretty good. I mean, come on, you didn't think it was all bad, did you? But yeah, they say their goodbyes, she goes back home, end of story, everyone claps really slowly. Honestly, the story was a generic high school melodrama coated with elements of fantasy and science fiction. That's about it. Long story short, the story was subpar. Subpar actually. Now, to wrap it all up, I'll just go over the visuals for a bit. They were amazing, but then again, I'd say that that's expected from PA Works. Their art is fucking phenomenal. You could take almost any frame from this anime and you would have a work of art. These visuals are truly deserving of being used in like the background of, you know, like a lo-fi or future funk music video or something like that. You know, kind of like the ones that people do for Japanese dubstep and whatnot. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool as shit. As for the soundtrack, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great. It wasn't really memorable, but it did its job. But yeah, that's about it for this video. This anime it's some penguin shit, really. It sucks. I still don't get how this anime has the same score as another in the My Anime List website, but then again, people in that website think that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the best anime of all time, so, you know, that was kind of expected, I guess. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. Or if you disagree with me, because that's how people are. They hate when other people talk shit about stuff that they like. If you want to watch more videos with great opinions on anime, don't forget to unsubscribe, because I don't do that shit. All my opinions on anime are garbage. So yeah, that's it. See ya.